Longevity or longevity?
It's longevity.
Okay.
100% longevity.
Got it. Right. Hey guys, I'm here with Kale Brock. Many of you will remember him from the Gut movie. We hosted a screening last year, which had great attendance. Kale's latest movie, the Longevity film, is coming out next month. It's November.
Start of November.
Around
the 4th or 5th.
We'll drop the link in.
Yeah.
And that's the first location on the tour, right?
First of many. Yeah, we're kicking off in Sydney, and then we're going down to Melbourne and Adelaide and Perth, and then back up the top afterwards.
Cool.
Yeah, doing a much more relaxed, sustainable schedule. This movie.
It's a buzzword at the moment. So I think the last film was like 50 sellout screenings around Australia.
Yeah.
And everyone loved it. All the patients that we had come to the film really enjoyed it.
Oh, good.
And so we just thought we'd shoot this video so you guys can get a little bit of info about what the film's all about. And then we'll drop some information so that you can get your tickets before they sell out.
Awesome.
Over to you, Carl.
Well, I think the Gut movie was obviously like a zoomed in investigation into health and well-being from a gut perspective. And I think this one is more of a zoomed out perspective. You know, we're looking at the things on a macro scale. We're looking at the more philosophical underpinnings of wellness. You know, because that is a buzzword. So we're sort of trying to define what that is, and then explore it. So in the film, we sort of use that as a bit of a base, and the story centers around me going to the healthiest communities around the world, and these are known as blue zones or longevity cultures. And these are places where people are living about 10 years longer than us, but they're also doing it with a fraction of the disease. So they're often, like in Okinawa, for instance, which is an island south of Japan, they have a health span rate of about 97%, which means they spend 97% of their lives free of any sort of disease. Whereas us, here in Australia, for instance, we have 50% of all children experiencing a chronic disease. So it's a pretty serious thing. So I went to 3 of those cultures: Okinawa, Japan, Loma Linda in California, and Ikaria in Greece, which is an island off of Greece, and spent some time with the locals, lived with them and documented the experience, and then interviewed a bunch of doctors on the way and experts like Dr. Mark Hyman, Dr. Karen Struder, Dr. Damien Christoph once again, Marcus Pearce, we had Paul Check in it, we had Daniel Vitalis in it, some really good thinkers in the space, and some of the original researchers as well who identified the blue zones. So it's quite a good film, I think, and it actually resulted in a much bigger, I think, more tangible change in my life than even the Gut movie. So yeah, it's been quite a cool journey to document.
Yeah, I think what I really like about it from a chiropractic perspective is it's not just about living a long time, it's about living well, and that's the big thing. I mean, we're talking about longevity, but it's tied in with well-being, you know, and really a true expression of wellness is to be well your entire life, not just up until you're 70 and then you bounce in and out of hospital for the remaining 10 years of your life. And if you're a male, you only live to 80 in Australia. If you're a female, you might live to 84. That's the average. These cultures are living into their 90s and they're not getting sick. Even in America, that's pretty...
Even in a very specific small community of America, they're experiencing incredible health. So it is attainable for us. I think that's why we went to Loma Linda, because it is such an outlier. There's no geographical protection for them, right? It's like you get off the freeway and you're in the neighbouring suburb, has the highest murder rate capital in the country, and then you cross the border and it's a blue zone. It's a longevity culture. So it's a really interesting sort of place. Yeah, it's cool. It's been a fascinating experience.
Awesome. Well, guys, what we'll do, if you follow the links below, whether you're on Facebook or Instagram, if you're receiving the email here, just follow the link below. It will get you through to either Kale's personal page or to the tickets page. And then, I think it's November 5th.
I think it's November 4th in Mona Vale, November 5th here in Avalon.
Okay.
Something like that.
And that link will have both. So, so hopefully you guys can make it, and we'll see you all at the screening.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers. See you soon.